Hello everyone, my name is Jay. Today we're going to talk about the Marvel Legends Uncanny X-Men Deadpool, right? Uncanny X-Men? I'm pretty sure, yeah. So, there's a few things to say about this figure. Not a lot of bad things, mainly good things, and it's probably going to surprise everyone. Because I was pretty surprised with this figure. I was trying to get this Marvel Legend first because I never own a Marvel Legend. And then I got a wrong package because they say like they ran out of the Deadpool, which I was disappointed about. And so instead I got the black symbiote Spider-Man suit, which I didn't really want, but now I have it, and it's all right. It's not the worst, but overall, I was trying to get my hands on this one, and then of course another time, if I could, yeah, there we go. I got this Spider-Man, which I like way more than the symbiote suit, but I mean, still. So basically, anytime I was trying to get this figure, they sold out or I couldn't find it. So I'm glad that I had the chance, and I got this on eBay for like what, $25? Because I know now, if you want to get this figure, it's like $30 on Amazon. Not that expensive, but I don't think it's worth it for Marvel Legends. And for this Deadpool figure, very, very nice. Moves very well. But again, $30. I know the time of recording this video, I know that they put the price down for like $25 or whatever, or 28, I can't remember. But anyways, for the time of recording, they did put the price down. So if you want to go get that figure, be my guest. But I have a lot of things to say. A lot of things to say. So let's just start with accessories first of all. Let's go with this little pistol. This tiny little pistol. It's nicely sculpted. If you look closely, it kind of looks bent because I put it in his pocket. You'll see but I kind of messed it up because anytime I moved it with this ab crunch. But of course, it's not badly painted. The only part it's painted is just, of course, the whole thing is black, and then it's just that fucking brown part, or I guess kind of not that. I don't know. Kind of mixed with. It kind of looks like, I don't know, kind of yellowish, brownish. I don't know. But of course, there's some, I don't know if you could see, but some details. There we go. Hold on. I'm trying to get the light. Yeah, there we go. Some details right there. So it's not bad. So pretty good. It's just kind of be careful when you put it in his little pocket. I don't know if anyone does that. Probably my favorite one in the whole set. This gun. I'm not good with any guns, so I apologize. But anyways, this is a pretty well sculpted gun. I mean, look at this. It's nice. Looks crazy. And it just looks insane. I don't know if this is a grenade launcher. I don't know. I could be wrong. Probably. I'm probably am wrong, but it's just only colors black, red, nothing really to it. But it's nicely sculpted. Look at that. Making sure that light hits it. So it's nicely sculpted. Of course, we got the scope. It's just black, nothing else. And then we got two of these other guns, but I'm just gonna talk about one of them because they're the same thing, so there's no point. And it's just black, nothing else, just black, nicely sculpted. You could see some details with the sculpt, so it looks good. So overall, not bad accessory. Well, I guess if you want to count these, but his katanas. Oh, there we go. His katanas, look, they're nice. They're pretty good. They're honestly way better than hold on, than this Deadpool from the Deadpool and Wolverine. Because anytime you take out his katanas, oh, you see how there's paint just gets like chipped off. I don't like that. I honestly don't like that, and we're gonna talk about that figure for another time. But with this, when you take it off, it's nice, it's smooth, and sorry, it's nice, it's smooth. Just making sure it gets the light. Got a blue little hilt right there with some silver in the middle. There we go. And of course, really nothing much to say. So I like these katanas way more than the Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't know if the other Deadpool figures from the Fox universe had that, but that was like my first live action Deadpool figure. So let's start talking. Well, actually, I want to move this, but let's start talking about this figure. I'm gonna have good things to say. I don't know if there's gonna be negatives. I don't know, because let's talk about the heads. Head sculpt. Oh, what's this? Wow. One thing I don't like is it's not on a like ball peg. It's just on a ball hinge. I'm pretty sure, right? But it just you really can't make him look side to side. Can't really go crazy. So the other Deadpool that I had has way better head articulation. So that's what it got going for. But of course, let's look at this. It's a nice sculpted Deadpool. I mean, if you look closely, you could see some little creases. I mean, look at that. You could see some little creases making it sure that it feels like a mask instead of just some helmet or whatever. One thing I don't like for mine, it's like with this side, it looks fine. Looks good. And then when you look closely, right there, it's this little tiny dot. Not even a dot, but it's like digged in, or whatever. But anyways, so articulation wise, let's talk about that. So head, could look up or down, up or down. I think with him looking up and down is kind of a problem. Well, him looking up is kind of a problem because just this collar, which if you don't want that collar, you could take it off. And then afterwards, put that back on. You get a better articulation with the head. But of course, I don't want to take this off and then just lose it. Because that almost happened with one of the other parts. Because there's a lot of things that I was surprised you could take off with this figure, but I will show you. So of course, up and down. So if you want to take this off, be my guest. Of course, we got some. We got movement right here on the arm. Put up, down. It's also on a little armpit joint. So I like when figures have little armpit joints, so you could do some good poses. Then of course a swivel on the arm, and then double jointed. Not even pinless, so I don't know. Oh, sorry. With some pinless figures, I don't like it, and I could be okay with it, but this one I'm actually kind of fine with it. And then his hands, I mean, could go like that. There's no extra hands, by the way, which I was kind of disappointed, but I'm like, eh. He could hold his katanas, he could hold all of his guns very nice and well. So I was fine with it, to be honest. But he has little ab crunch. If you if you move this belt, you got some whisk. I mean, whisk. What? You can move his waist. I mean, and then you could pick up his legs. Pretty good. Not that bad. And then, holy shit, you got some fucking Deadpool cheeks. Look, God, Lord have mercy, look how caked up Deadpool looks. I am gonna put him in a jar, and never mind, we're not gonna finish that sentence. Anyways, now, jokes aside, we got little swivel right there. You can just turn that shit around, but what's the point? So pretty good. And then double jointed legs. And of course, with you can move these parts on the feet, and of course you can put them up, down, do a little swivel. Pretty good, not bad. So overall, articulation wise, pretty good. And I have to be honest. Well, actually, I'm going to save this for at the end of the video. But pretty good. But color wise, we're going to talk about the color. Now, of course, this is based on comic book Deadpool, and there's so many times where he just looks different. Like there's times where he just has the belt but no straps. There's times where he has one strap but not this other strap. There's times where this strap is over here with this other strap. Basically, what I'm trying to say is there's so many different types of Deadpool with his style. So whatever you like, I don't know if this is accurate to anyone because I remember there was a comic. I can't remember what comic, but when I was going to a comic book store trying to find the stuff I want to get, I saw a Deadpool one. The one I was trying to get was the New Mutants, where it introduced Deadpool, but I'm pretty sure that's really fucking expensive. Comic books, man. I don't know, but they could be rare for some fucking reason. But with his whole color, it's always just red and black. But with this, we got some red, some kind of blue, blue with some hint of black. I don't know, because it. What I'm trying to say is sometimes in the Deadpool comics, anytime someone draws him, he would have like some shading onto him, like some blue shading. So I'm actually not mad about this. I think it looks pretty good. It looks more bluish, grayish kinda than black, but it looks good. It's nice. It got a beautiful. I mean, look at that. It got a beautiful color to it. I mean, wow. He just pops. I like him. And of course, he feels good. He feels good in the hand, and it's nice to move around. But of course, do I hate anything about this? Well, I do have some problems. First was with that head sculpt, and then him moving him right here. If you could look close, this part was when I was trying to mess around with him, this part was opening up, which never really had that problem until I just connected it, and it was fine. And then the other thing is, don't really know. I don't know what other problems I have. That I think those are just it. Like let's put Deadpool in a pose because this guy could pose. He could pose, and I like this figure a lot. And let's just all right. We're gonna use this, and then afterwards takes a. There we go. Now it looks like he's pointing up in the sky, and it's perfect because if you look closely, it looks like he's actually looking inside the scope. So that's actually pretty good. So that is very nice, very cool, very wonderful. I mean, just if you want to look at it again, it's nice. Looks good. So other accessories. Or well, actually, before I continue on, you could also have him looking like he's just chilling, and he just has that gun just like that, which still looks actually pretty cool. It actually looks really nice how it looks. And now we're gonna do some double wielding. Dual wielding. Yeah, my bad. Not good with words and stuff. Anyways, let's continue. Of course. Not bad. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna put in some. Okay. Not very creative. I mean, usually I would pose them up very crazy, but for now I'm just showing you some little poses. So overall, this is a pretty good figure. The only problem I have with this is just no ball peg. It's just on a ball hinge, which I really don't like. And another thing is, it's honestly probably my favorite Marvel Legends figure because I know they have a Silver Surfer. That's actually like my second favorite one. But overall, this and the Silver Surfer are just easily the best Marvel Legends, hands down. I'm being serious. It's just the problem is the ball hinge is on that. But before we finish this video, we are going to take everything, and I mean everything off. Move this. And then if you want to take off the belt, which I don't know why, but you could. Hold on. there's somewhere, hold on, sorry. Yeah, there we go, there we go. This part of the belt, fuck, wrong one. There we go, my bad. This part of the belt, you could just take it off, get it out, and of course you could take these little belts. And now you have a naked Deadpool. Kind of looks like the accurate Deadpool if he only had the belt and no straps. But overall, I mean, yeah, you could do that with him. And also, what's also cool is you could put these on his legs just differently, because I know they did like a Marvel Legends of him, but he had like black just with red. Of course, that's his color, but what they did was they only had one side on over here and then nothing over here, because that's how it is sometimes. So you could basically just switch it around. I mean, you really can't do a lot. Hold on, trying to put this, fuck. All right, trying to put this back. Very, look, oh yeah, before I actually put it back, if you want to put it back on, all right, it's just simple. There you go. See, not that bad. Simple. So if you do want to just switch it around, you could, or if you don't want to have it and think it's just annoying, you could do that. Because this figure is honestly pretty cool. It's great. Not amazing, but it is probably my favorite. Well, no, it's not probably. It is my favorite Marvel Legends figure. I gotta be completely honest. I know they made some good ones, and some of the characters that are good with some of their articulations, I just don't care. But this Deadpool, just put his katanas in. He looks good. He looks nice. So, decent amount of accessories, good poses. The only problem is just well, I guess the sculpt with that little speck. Oh, these could sometimes fall off, but you could just squish his arm and just make sure it's nice and tight. I mean, squish his hands, but overall, it looks good. It's pretty nice. My other problem is that could fall off easily. Now, it doesn't go all the way in. See here how it looks. So what you do is, you really don't gotta put pressure on it. I thought you had to do that, but nope. So this could fall off easily, which I don't like. So those are probably just my, well, I don't know. Because I would say, like, if they give him more, like, hands, but I mean, I mean, he could hold his accessories, nice. So overall, I think this is not a bad figure. It's not the worst, and like I said, it's probably my favorite Marvel Legends figure. And what would I say about this? I don't know. I'll probably give it an 8. An 8 is pretty good. Yeah, I think it's an 8. I think it's an 8. But before I go, because usually I would just rate later and do some posings before that or some comparisons. We got the new Deadpool Wolverine, and he's basically the same height. He's basically the same height. This is also a nice looking figure, but it's just I have some problems with this one too. But overall, I think this is an 8, a great figure, good amount of accessories. I mean, like, come on now, that's pretty good. So yeah, I think I had to give this an 8. This Deadpool is actually an 8. One of my favorite Marvel Legends figure, and also a character that's in my top 5 Marvel characters. I mean, come on now. But overall, ladies and gentlemen, if you did like this video, hit the subscribe button. I would rather match. I see. I can't speak for shit even when I'm about to leave. I can't speak for shit. It is what it is. But overall, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all do enjoy this video, and I hope y'all do subscribe. That would mean a lot to me, because I mean, hell, I'm gonna push these videos on and on. I got more reviews to do, and more things that I'm gonna get to do reviews for you guys. Y'all might not care, but to me, I have fun with it and I care about this, and it's fun for me to do. What can I say? But if you do watch these videos, I mean, that would be just much appreciated for me, and that would just mean a lot either way. So wherever y'all guys are, hope you have a good day, wonderful night, sleep tight, whatever. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Whatever. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching again, and more videos will come at you soon. Thank you.